right, let's go back to some more questions. All right, so here's another one. Why Stellar instead of Ripple? I had that question asked a couple times. Why Stellar and not Ripple?
Uh, um, yeah, well, look, as we all know, they're both these blockchain platforms are are closely related. They have some relation, right? With Stellar's founder Jed McCleb, he also co-founded Ripple. So he's so we have that same that same pedigree between the two platforms. So there's definitely similarities between the platforms. Both platforms have a great ability to be able to process a huge number of transactions per second, and can support scalability in real world use cases for payments. So there are those similarities. But really at the end of the day, I think Stellar has has several advantages. For one, Stellar is open source. It's not proprietary, right? And it's interoperable as well, which provides for an inclusive community, and helps to lead to better to better outcomes, where we can have maintainability, extensibility, adoption, innovation, and quality. So that that was a huge thing for us and a huge advantage for Stellar over Ripple. Second advantage is that Stellar enables us to conduct a huge number of transactions at a very minimal cost. So we're talking about fees that amount to probably around $1 for 100,000 transactions. You're not going to get that with the Ripple platform. So as the Velo ecosystem expands, what we're going to see is a higher scale to serve. We're going to see more demand, higher scale of business going on, and Stellar allows us to really scale up and be able to accommodate that that mass scale adoption, that demand. So that is a huge advantage. And thirdly, Stellar supports the issuance of tokens. Ripple doesn't. Ripple, you get XRP and that's it. But without being able to issue tokens, we couldn't issue Velo tokens to support the Velo protocol. So that would have been a major disadvantage if on the Ripple platform. Fourth, Stellar has a strong ecosystem of partners or anchors, if you will, that can provide us access to many different corridors, for use cases like cross-border payments. And so we felt like we could leverage that ecosystem to help cut operational costs, create different functionalities like pre-funding accounts around the world, where with Ripple's platform, it addresses specific use cases, but it also requires specifically that you hold XRP, or that you utilize XRP, which we just felt that wasn't as inclusive. Wasn't conducive really to the inclusive nature of the network that we're building. So and I guess lastly, to provide providing with Stellar's core focus, right, has been to provide financial services to the unbanked and the underbanked populations across the world, and that's very much in line with with a lot of the vision and a lot of the goals that VeloLabs has. So it's just there's a lot more alignment with what Stellar's designed, what Stellar's built, and where Stellar is going than there was for us with the Ripple platform. So that's really why.